Origin of Life, NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling, Class 12th, Subject Biology, Code 314, Lesson 1. Introduction. In this blog, three main protagonists are talking to describe the subject in a question-answer manner. Since this lesson is big enough to cover in one session, so it is split in several parts to cover it. This is a very old method to teach a subject in a more comprehensive way. Our famous religious scriptures like Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Puran, etc. are using this method to describe the details of respective facts. Some other characters too may introduce time to time to make our subject interesting and plausible. Chemosynthetic theory of origin of life. Bhavani, are you ready for today's class? Ganesh and Satya? Ganesh and Satya. Yes, ma'am. Bhavani, today we will discuss our origin of life. Class 12, Biology Lesson 1. Did you read it previously? Since the whole academic year has passed and exams are approaching, we will discuss the subject's essential parts and revision. Ask me the problem you have regarding this lesson. Ganesh, yes madam, please explain. Chemosynthetic theory of origin of life. Bhavani, this theory is proposed by A.I. O'Brien. It says that life might have originated at first through a series of chemical substances which were present on Earth at distant past. All this might be happened in water. To prove this, Stanley Miller and Harold C. Urey in 1953 set up an experiment. It was an airtight apparatus. It included 4 gases: ammonia, methane, hydrogen and water. Ammonia, methane, hydrogen and water, these gases were then subjected to an electric discharge for 1 whole week. Ganesh, madam, it is very interesting. What did they find then? Bhavani, when they analyzed the liquid, it contained a variety of organic substances such as amino acids, lactic acid, acetic acid and urea too. So, as in chemosynthetic theory of life says that initially our environment was made up of hot gases and vapors of various chemicals. At that time, free oxygen gas was not present. The earlier environment contained water vapor, hydrogen, methane and ammonia gas. What is most interesting here is that such environment we still found on Jupiter and Saturn too. However, it is deemed that at that time there was heavy rain fell on the hot surface of Earth for a very long period. So then ammonia and methane dissolved the water of the seas. Satya, can this be possible? Bhavani, gases can dissolve in water. Don't you ever drink Coca-Cola? It contains dissolved carbon dioxide in it. Well, after that, when there happened to a series of chemical reactions gave rise to amino acid, sugar, fatty acids and nitrogenous bases. They might be further reacted and combined. It gave rise to biomolecules of life such as nucleic acids and proteins. Satya, madam, I read in the lesson about the theory of spontaneous generation, but there is no further details over it. Bhavani, the theory of spontaneous generation held that living creatures could arise from non-living matter and that such processes were commonplace and regular. It was hypothesized that certain forms such as fleas could arise from inanimate matter such as dust, or that maggots could arise from dead flesh. Ganesh, what is this term co-servate? Bhavani, the verbal meaning is heap. Here co-servate refers to probably the precursors of the first living cells. They were of microscopic size. They moved in the liquid with a definite boundary. Organic evolution. Satya, madam, please tell us about organic evolution. Bhavani, organic evolution is the theory that most recent types of plants and animals have their origins in other pre-existing forms, and that the distinguishable differences between ancestor and descendants are due to modifications in successive generations. Bhavani, Ganesh, tell me, what are the evidences of organic evolution. Ganesh, morphological evidences, embryological evidences, paleontological evidences, and molecular evidences. Bhavani, very good. Now, Satya, tell me, what are homologous and analogous organs? Satya, homologous organs are the organs which are similar in structure and origin but may look very different and perform different functions. The structures which are functionally similar but structurally different are called analogous organs. Bhavani, Ganesh, what is vestigial organs? Ganesh, vestigial organs is any small, degenerate or imperfectly developed non-functional organ or part which may have been complete and functional in some ancestor. Bhavani, Satya, what are connecting links? Satya, the animals or plants which possess characters of two different groups of organisms are known as connecting links. Bhavani, what is Ganesh, what is embryology? Ganesh, embryology is the study of development of an organism. Bhavani, Satya, what is paleontology? Satya, paleontology is the study of fossils. Fossils are the remains or traces of animals and plant life of the past, found embedded in rock either as petrified hard parts or as molds, casts or tracks. Bhavani, what is DNA? Ganesh, DNA is the hereditary material of all organisms except for some viruses. Satya, Madam, what is Tata box? Bhavani, a Tata box is a DNA sequence that indicates where a genetic sequence can be read and decoded. It is a type of promoter sequence which specifies to other molecules where transcription begins. Transcription is a process that produces an RNA molecule from a DNA sequence. Bhavani, further transcription is the process by which the information in a strand of DNA is copied into a new molecule of messenger RNA, mRNA. Transcription is carried out by an enzyme called RNA polymerase and a number of accessory proteins called transcriptor factors. Ganesh, what is molecular homology? Bhavani, molecular homology is an important concept in modern evolutionary biology used to test the relationships between modern taxa and to examine the evolutionary processes driving evolution at a molecular level. I suggest you to watch this video regarding transcription. यहाँ पर लिंक दिया हुआ है, इन पर आप लिंक पे देखेंगे तो आपको थोड़ी इंफॉर्मेशन जो है ट्रांसक्रिप्शन पर और मिलेगी. भवानी, सो एनफ फॉर टुडेज क्लास. मीट यू इन नेक्स्ट सेशन. गणेश एंड सत्या. थैंक यू मैडम. गुड डे.